Hey there, Breakfast Club. Welcome to Monday's edition. You're with Gothatfunk. Thanks for joining me. On Saturday, Josh brought up the topic for the week, which is for us hosts of the Breakfast Club to talk about what we thought our best video was, or our favorite video, most important video, that kind of thing. And y'all know me, hopefully by now, to a degree anyway. I am far too much of a narcissist to even narrow it down. Um, Picking just one is like asking me what's my favorite shade of blue or what my favorite song is. There's no way that I can really get that to a point where I can. I'm so full of myself. I think I've got loads of great videos basically, and it's impossible for me. I've been looking at my channel page, going, well, what am I supposed to do? So. I suppose if you think about it like music, if someone asks you what your favorite song is, there's loads of different answers you can give them. I mean, maybe you do have like an overall favorite song. Or maybe you have one favorite song for dancing, and one favorite song for driving, and one favorite song for cleaning your room, and one favorite song for trying to sleep, and one favorite song for whatever. Different occasions, different moods, different favorite songs. I could dig that. And so maybe I should think of my videos on the same sort of level. I've got some videos that I think are pretty creative, and some videos that are just pure commentary that I think I made my points really well in, and some videos that I made with the intent of comedy, some of which are much better than others. But and it's tempting to go with like one of the funniest ones just because that's easy, and more people are likely to agree that it was a good video. But if I talk about one of my commentary videos, I'm not so sure that. Especially because the YouTube zeitgeist has moved on since certain videos, which I'm most proud of, and I'm not necessarily sure that they'd be as well received now as they were at the time. And that kind of reminds me of something Kazoom was saying when he stood in for Peach yesterday on the Breakfast Club, about how there are certain things that you can say in real life to people, no one's going to call you on it because it doesn't seem outrageous or abnormal. But if you say it on the internet, considering the toxic climate that can exist on certain social media, including YouTube, there's certain things that it's just best to leave out, and that's kind of a bummer. I wish we could make it a little bit more like a human space on the internet, but it is the internet. I get it. Anyway, I digress. So. My personal favorite video in terms of creativity is the one that I did called If I Was God. And that was a tag video that I don't even remember who tagged me. There was a lot of atheist YouTubers making If I Was God videos at the time. And, I kind of think mine is the best one. And it was pretty creative. The sound quality is a bit shit on it, unfortunately. You'd probably have to turn it all the way up and have no extraneous noises in the background in order to hear it. But I'll link that in the description boxes for sure. Some funny videos that I've done, like that were deliberately meant to be comedy. I've done lots of... Back in the old days on my channel, I used to do commentary, sketches, satire, characters, poetry, and compilation videos of various things. So my channel isn't anywhere near as glamorous as it used to be now. But anyhow, but some of those videos were quite good. There's a video I did where I dressed up as certain YouTube atheist characters and basically tried to pwn them all by impersonating them. But most of those people in that video no longer make videos. I think Brock Lawley is the only person that I parodied in that video that still makes videos. So I don't think the people watching it now would even recognize who I'm pretending to be. So there's that. But yeah, that was a great fun video to make, and it was funny and creative. But if I want to tell you about my funniest video, it's when I was in character. I used to do a character, and I will certainly resurrect Jody at some point. I enjoy doing Jody videos and Jody Blog TVs. We used to do that as well. But I used to wear a wig and put on a different accent to this one I've got with a lisp and everything, and talk like an idiot basically. And it was my character Jody Weiner. And Jody was a bit of a dork, really, but kind of lovable, total idiot. And Yeah, I love being Jody, and I think one of the funniest videos I ever did is called "What Weiner Wants." Weiner's his last name, and it was very handy for some of the titles. Anyway, "What Weiner Wants" is a video where Jody's discussing what he's learned about what he likes from a woman, and it's kind of funny. So I will link it. It's actually, I think it's hilarious, but I'll link that in the description box below. Now, as far as commentary videos go, I've got loads of videos that I really, really like, and I wonder whether I should pick one that generated like a really good discussion in the comments section, or one that was just good commentary on my part that I thought I made my points very well in and stuff. And there's a couple that sort of leaped to mind, really. I did a video called GTF Rambles. You can look it up if you want to. I'm not going to link that one because that's one of the ones that I think might send certain people the wrong way. But I talk about, what I perceive as sort of anti-religious bigotry sometimes, in pointing in various different directions. And, that wasn't really very popular for an atheist YouTuber at the time to make, but I thought it needed to be said in the climate at the time. Anyway, but I think my favorite one is a video I did called "I Am Human," and in that one it's my video apology to the future for my contribution to the state of the world. And I made that video up on the spot. I was done in one take, and I think, especially bearing that in mind, it's a pretty damn good video. I didn't have a clue what I was going to say. I knew what the premise of my video was, which I've just told you, and then I just turned the camera on and went. And I thought it turned out pretty good. So I'll link those three videos in the description box below, and if you watch them, let me know in the comment section down below. I've got playlists on my channel page for anyone who's interested. Anything on a playlist is probably one of my better videos. That's the way I would advertise that. And I've got some pretty entertaining stuff, if I don't say so myself. So maybe you go check it out. I'd appreciate that. If not, it doesn't really matter. Sister Danger is coming up next on The Breakfast Club, and she's going to tell us about hers. I'm looking forward to that because I've only watched, I don't even know how many, not a huge amount of Sister Danger's videos on her own channel, but enough to know I wanted her to be part of The Breakfast Club. So there's bound to be something further back that I don't know anything about. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Sister Danger says, and all the other hosts for that matter, coming up this week on The Breakfast Club. Landon won't be here on Wednesday. I should be able to have a stand-in for Landon on Wednesday. And yeah, so Sister Danger on Tuesday, Bionic Dance on Thursday, and as yet we don't know who's going to be on Wednesday. Wayne, of course, on Friday, and then Josh will wrap up on Saturday. Thanks for watching. Until next week, may all your ups and downs be ups.